Let's see. What an entrance. Hello. Hi Cindy, it's really nice to see you again. I'm so happy that you joined us, that you joined us, even though I'm late. I'm doing it a little later than I usually do. Fun fact, I'm sitting in my room and I have these like big lamps from all angles to light up my room because we are entering a time now where it's dark outside again. So it's actually dark out and it looks like I'm having full daylight and everything. No, I'm not. Let's see, if you see me looking down, it's because I will have the comments here because I have a bit of a weird setup, so I need to follow comments here. Yeah, for those of you who are watching, how are you? I'd love to know how you are, what you are doing. How are you feeling creatively? How is life feeling? All the good stuff. I'd love to hear it. Meanwhile, I am going to be working on an oil painting, which looks really weird from, I kind of don't want to show it, but, this is just where I've been filling in the, what do you call it? The lights and the shadows to get a bit of an idea how this portrait is going to turn out, but it looks horrible right now. So I guess a good courageous challenge for me right now is to show you because it doesn't matter, and I instantly get this feeling of like I don't want to show you because it's not good, but it's not supposed to be good. So okay, there you go. You're getting a little bit of a big. Okay, bye. Oh, okay. I'm happy to hear that, Cindy. So could it probably be that you prefer a little bit later than 4 o'clock? I have no idea what time zone you're in or like what the hour is where you're at. For me now, it is 6 o'clock in the evening, which is usually the time when I start winding down and I go read a book and I just kind of shut myself off from the world. Not today though. Today I'm interacting with the world at this time. Let's see. I need to think. Yes, definitely the ugly middle. It's also, what should I say, an ugly beginning. She's definitely not going to be these brown colors. She's gonna get color. I just want to get like there's something about just getting some paint on the canvas that breaks the ice. I have tried this portrait before and then I started with a tiny eye and I never finished this painting because there was so much white left on the painting and everything just became very daunting. Now there is paint on the entire thing, which means it isn't as scary to get started to paint it properly. And, although I've been procrastinating to start with the colors again because I've been scared to begin, so I'm using this stream as the perfect opportunity to do that. Oh, it's noon. Oh, that's lovely. That is really lovely. I wish it was a little bit earlier as well. I feel like time is running out, or time is going so fast, but Wait, do you have a dachshund? Do you have a sausage dog, Cindy? Am I reading that right? And yeah, well-behaved. You see the well-behaved side of these puppies. They, behind the scenes, it's a whole other story. Definitely. So don't worry. If your dachshund isn't very well-behaved, you're not the only one. There's stubborn little creatures who do whatever they please. Definitely. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab my mug. And for today, I am just going to do 3 20-minute Pomodoros. Pomodoros sounds fancy. 20-minute Pomodoros. And with like 5 or 6 minutes in between as a break. And yeah, see if I can at least get started on this painting. Are you going to be painting, Cindy? Is anyone else going to be painting or making something? Yeah, I still have a lot of colors to mix and stuff like that. Oh, you have a miniature one with long hair named Sassy. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. My partner and I, or wait, don't tell this to my partner, but like I've always wanted a third or like a long-haired one as well. We have 2 short-haired ones and I want a long hair, and I also would love one day to have one. Are they called wired? Wire-haired? no, that's probably not the right word, but those who have like a stiffer coat. I love one of those as well. Gosh, it's like I saw this, I think it was like a meme or it was something where it was like, if you get one, you get two, and if you get two, you get four. Well, specifically regarding the Dachshund breed, you know, you just keep on getting more of them, which is probably not a good idea because the two we have now are already a handful. Yeah. Wire hair. Okay, so I was right. Yay! Yeah, I definitely would love a long hair and a wire hair, but you know, like I also said, I got my hands full, so I probably shouldn't do that. Bam Bam. Gosh, he's one ball of energy. It likes take the entire day to, how do you call it, exhaust him because he has so much energy to go on. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna be painting. I'm gonna put my usual music on and stuff like that. If you stay to the end, Cindy or anyone else, we can consider if you like that I have like the last Pomodoro with the microphone on, so that I usually talk to myself when I paint. So if you like the last Pomodoro, you can sit and listen to me talk to myself while I paint. You can keep that as a consideration, or how do you say it? We can have that as an option. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna go put the music on. I'm gonna go behind you because my computer is there. And then I see you in 20 minutes. I have this weird, I'm not really sure how that is looking. I'm not even sure if you can see that properly. But this will be the timer that we're using because I still haven't figured out how to deal with timers in my streams. So, you know. I'm gonna start that and mute myself. And I will see you in 20 minutes. There we go. hello. We're back. I'm behind the camera. Give me a second. Let's see. I think this thing here is supposed to give me a break timer, but I don't see it. If I don't have a break timer, I keep chatting forever. Hey, Sabine! It's so lovely to see you again here. I haven't seen you in the streams for a while, so you made me smile big time for showing up. Let's see. Let me just check this thing. You have been... What have you been up to? You have been... Let's see. Trying to catch up on the comments here. Oh, you've been in nature and you've been sitting on a bench and reading. Oh, that sounds lovely. That's just, oh, that sounds so romantic. I just instantly get this beautiful picture of you just holding your book, sitting in the sunshine. It could be a painting in and of itself. Let's see, this is supposed to be my break time, right? So what happens is if I do this? No, I'm not, no. Stop it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to keep track of time. Like this. Let's see. It's now 18:24 for me, so I can talk until... well, I'll talk for 5 minutes, if I even have anything to say. Anyway, how are you doing otherwise, Sabine? Cindy, are you getting any sketching done? How are we feeling? I am trying to figure out the colors for my reference image, but for some reason I'm having a hard time. It's been a while since I've been mixing and figuring things out with oils. It's like, I really love oils. I'm not doing it enough because I really, I'm struggling. I'm trying to remember how to mix the right colors, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. So for now we're just working with the shadows, and the good thing about shadows is that it's overall a dark color, meaning you don't really see if I mix it wrong. If it's not the right shadow color, I can kind of get away with it because, you know, it's dark anyway. Yeah. Oh, you came for... Oh, I'm happy you're also making things cozy for yourself, Sabine. This is the perfect time to do so. And also, that's something I would definitely like to get better at. That is like creating your home and your inside environment, just making it cozy and comfortable. I haven't been the biggest fan of like, how do I say this without sounding like an idiot? Like, it has never been a priority because I'm like, well, who cares what my home looks like? And then recently I discovered I care what my home looks like. I want it to be cozy. I want it to be nice and a comfortable place to be in. So... Oh, I'm sorry you've had a miserable week, Cindy. That's no fun. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, so I just suddenly get quiet. It's because I'm reading and I can't talk while I'm reading, so... Yeah, well, Cindy, I would love for you to be in the Discord group just because the people there are very lovely and you seem very lovely, and I think you could benefit from it like on an emotional level, but that's just my humble opinion. So do that if and when you feel like it, but you will be very much welcomed by the people who are there and they will appreciate you a lot. So if you have, like, for example, a miserable day or a miserable week, you can tell us there and we can try to be as supportive as we can and give you some love and give you some virtual hugs, and sometimes that helps. Not always, but sometimes. Yeah, okay, so I was trying to figure out my color palette. Oh god. I kind of feel like put on the spot, but that's my own mistake, I would say, for like, okay, I'm gonna start this painting and I'm gonna start it on a live stream. So here I am having to start a painting on the live stream, and it's entirely my own fault. Yeah, so I'll just have to deal with this. Let's see, have I talked for 6 minutes already? I feel like I want to run out of words. Let me just have a sip here. what else is there to talk about? We were chatting in the Discord group today about paper blanks notebooks, which if you don't know, I'm obsessed with them. Like, when I say obsessed, I'm obsessed. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, my timer's in the way. Just a tiny collection of them, the ones that I have, are there. That's just a tiny collection of the paper blanks that I own. And yeah, so it was basically Sabine's idea that I should start talking about the paper blanks in my stream. Actually, I think she said something like I should dedicate the entire stream to paper blanks. Now, don't get me wrong, I could dedicate an entire stream to paper blanks. But I'm not gonna do it because, you know, who bothers watching that? But yeah, there wasn't much of a point to me telling you about the paper blanks. It's just in the stream because I had needed something to talk about. Anyway, are we gonna move on? Are we gonna do some more painting? Because yes, I need to do some painting and stop babbling. Let's do that. Let's turn the music back on. Let's put the timer back on and continue, shall we? Let's see. I'll put this one on. I will see you in 20 minutes. Bam Bam, are you here to say hi? Oh wait, we are being distracted. Bam Bam, I was just telling Cindy that I really want a wire-haired dachshund as well. Oh! Oh! Okay, what are we barking at, buddy? Huh? Are you barking because I said I want another buddy for you? I want a long-haired buddy for you and a wire-haired buddy for you? You don't like the sound of that? Well, then you would get playmates, or how do you call these things? Anyway, that was Bam Bam, everyone. Let's get him out of here before he starts eating my oil paints. Go, buddy. Go, too. Go. Go. Go, go, go. Anyway, we were gonna do something. Wait. You ready? Go. Go do something. Or not. It's totally up to you. not to scare you, but we're done. Or we're not done, but like we're done for this round. Let's see. Is my brake thing finally working? How's the lighting, by the way? Should I... See, is it doing something? Oh yeah, it is tracking my brake now, meaning I have 5 minutes to talk. What are we gonna talk about now? Does anyone have a topic for me? Let's see. Ooh, you were painting too, Sabine? How is that going? What are you painting today? I've been really enjoying your nature scenery, your nature scenery that you've been sharing with us. I adore the colors that you use. I've written that to you before, but I adore how vibrant they are, and you seem so free with what you're doing, and it just translates to this beautiful piece within your pieces. No pun intended. That was not a pun. Jeez, my English is a bit off today. Let's see. Okay, so I am trying to figure things out here, and can't say that it's going, but it's also too early to say anything about it. And I know that when I'm doing this, I kind of need to put my thinking brain. I need to throw my thinking brain out the window and just do. You know? I just need to do, I just need to paint and kind of find a flow with it. And then somehow something will come out of it, I'm sure. But... Oh, you're using yellow, orange, and green. Those are the perfect colors. That is basically the main color palette that I have outside my door now as well. And it's absolutely beautiful. Whoa! What is your favorite color? I've never asked that. What are your favorite colors? I'd love to know. And you're using watercolor, and that is really, really beautiful. I'm excited to see it. You gotta show me later what that looks like. But yeah, it is... Oh! Gosh, my brain. What it was... I'm thinking of one thing to say, and then I'm thinking of another thing I want to say, and then they just kind of collide. So, you know, when I make these weird noises like, oh, or I seem, you know, cut off, you know, my own thoughts. I don't know. It's just because there are too many thoughts going on at once. And since this is a conversation where I'm the only one talking, it just creates this, weird way of communicating. Anyway, my favorite colors are ochre yellow and I would say olive green. Definitely autumnal colors. Like all year round, just give me the warm, very comforting, cozy colors. Those are definitely my favorite. There's a reason why I painted my entire studio or my entire office ochre yellow. That, you know, that probably means that I like the color, you know? Oh, that's lovely, Sabine. I'm looking forward to seeing your art space. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna check it out later. Not right now, but I'm definitely gonna check that out later. So, yeah. Oh, I probably also didn't... Wait. I'm gonna show you guys the reference image of the portrait that I kind of wanna... You know, I'm trying to use it as a big inspiration, definitely. But I'm also like, I hope that by the end of the result of this one, that my painting looks different than the reference image, that it doesn't look like I've been trying to make it look like the reference image. Does that make sense? Anyway, this is the reference image. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, it's this it's this really sad looking woman in these beautiful earthy shawls? Is that what it's called? These, it's not clothes, but it's like this fabric that kind of frames in her entire face. I don't know, I've seen this picture for so, like, I think at least over a year now, and there is something about the look in her eyes and the colors and the, it just speaks to me. I think it's so beautiful. So I'm gonna try to like make my own version of it, but you know, it's hard. It's hard. I'm definitely not a professional, and making my version of it is hard, but you know, we're trying anyway, and then we see. I really try to adapt the thinking of, if it doesn't turn out okay, it doesn't matter, because I've learned things, and I'm making progress, and I am developing myself as an artist, and that is what matters, you know? So, yeah. I currently have this really weird eye staring at me. But that's fine. Because we're gonna make it a better looking eye in a minute. Yes, Cindy, I have taught myself oil painting. It's like, I actually haven't, I can't even say that I've taught myself it. It was like, how do I describe it? I've been wanting to use and try oil paints for such a long time, but it has always felt too daunting. I was like, oh, it's only the professional people who use it because they, oh, apparently we're out of the break, or we're done with the break. Give me a moment, I'm gonna finish my sentence, or what I was talking about. Yeah, I've been always like daunted by the oil painting medium and subject because it looked like that was something that the good people were doing, you know. And I was just, I don't know, I was just scared to use it. And then last year, I finally just kicked myself in the butt and did it. I absolutely love it because it is so, you know, you can keep on working on something until it is the way that you want it, which is not always a good thing because I definitely am the kind of person who can keep on working on things and, you know, never stop, never say this is finished, move on. No, I just keep on working at it, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to fix that. But yeah, so I did one oil painting, then another, and I think because I had a little bit of fundamental knowledge about different things, I got the hang of it pretty easily, but there's so much to learn. There is so much to learn, but it is also really fun. I find oil paint the most fun medium to work with because it is so, yeah, so tweakable. It's so, you can do so much with it. Anyway, is that enough babble? Definitely, because we need to continue. Okay, you ready for this? We move on. We go back to, oh, I also really have to pee, but you don't need to, sorry, you don't need to know that. But yeah, I need to pee. So if you don't see me for like 2 minutes, it's because I'm peeing. Oh, I'm, you know, you get the point. Okay, I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. I don't want to give you a good jump scare. I don't want to give you a good jump scare. That's a new nice word, a good jump scare. I don't want to give you a jump scare, but we're finished. Or at least I'm finished. Feels kind of stupid to say because, you know, I barely have gotten an eyeball in there. But the whole point of starting with this painting while streaming was that I was gonna start painting the painting instead of just procrastinating and telling myself I'm gonna do it another time. Yeah. Cindy, I was wondering, did you mean when you say that's where I am regarding oil paint, are you at the stage where... I realize I'm just talking that way. You guys are that way. Let's do it like this. Did you mean like you're at the stage where you feel too daunted to try it out? I think that's what you meant. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Cindy. You're seeing the improvement. Wait, how does it look? I have, you know, what's happening here. I can see over there. So I can see my own painting from your perspective. Well, I'm not, okay, wait. I'm gonna, it's hard to describe how difficult I find it to show pieces that I've just begun. But I'm gonna do it because why not? There we go. That's where we're at. Like, we got an eyeball and we got some darker stuff going on, you know? What I'm trying to do is, usually I go to the details straight away, and I know that's not a really good approach, but I'm trying to learn how to see like an artist in the sense of, you know, getting rid of all the noise, just see the basic colors and the basic shapes and build something up from that. Now, you're telling me... Oh, by the way, Sabine, I'm really happy that you're finished. I can't wait to see it. But yes, Cindy, you were saying like that you were at that stage where you feel too daunted to try oil painting. The only thing I want to say to you is that I have been wanting to use oil paint for so many years, so many years, and I haven't done it for that exact reason. And now that I'm doing this, I've realized how much I've missed out on. Because it's so fun. I find it the most satisfying medium. It flows so beautifully together. If you buy reasonably good quality paint, you will be in, how do you call it? You will be ecstatic about the colors and the pigments. It's yeah, I don't want you to miss out on that. So please, I encourage you right now to, if you feel courageous enough to try it, do that, because you won't regret it, because it's just a really fun medium. And also, by, you know, being too overwhelmed or being too daunted by it, and you know, you just, years go by and you still procrastinate, basically. You know, all these years, I can't talk anymore. You miss the opportunity to learn, to use the medium. And that is like the biggest thing now, is like, shoot, I should have started years ago, because then I would have had all these years to practice, if that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, most of all, you're just missing out on an incredible medium. It is so much fun. And I also find interesting enough that I have talked on my channel before that I have felt a lot of anxiety regarding art because I put so much subconscious pressure on myself for the end result. And then I, a couple months ago, learned that that is a pretty common feeling, especially regarding watercolors. Because watercolors is, it has its own life, you know? It flows and it does what it wants. And yes, you can learn how to control it and make it your own, but it will always have a certain level of, its own life kind of to it, if that makes sense. And that has been the thing that has given me so much anxiety. I love watercolor, but also because it has its own life and I can't control it fully, you know, it has become this anxiety gap of, oh gosh, what's the paint gonna do now? Is it gonna mess up the things that I'm doing? And so apparently watercolor is one of the worst mediums to start out with, except from when you're a kid and you can just, if you have this kind of children's perspective on it, and you can just play around and have fun with it. But if you have very specific art you want to make, then that is hard, because yes, it's just not very controllable. Where was I going with this? Gosh. Yeah, that watercolor is a really difficult medium to start with. Also, acrylics, I personally don't like acrylics. It dries too fast, and I just don't like the way it flows and the texture and the things like that. Overall, I just want to tell you, Cindy, please try the oils. I don't think you'll regret it for a second. Ooh, you're gonna try painting based on your pictures, Sabine. That's amazing. Ooh, that's exciting. I can't wait to see that as well. Yeah. Okay, so, is that? Oh, I think that was the break. Now, in all honesty, that was, I think, have we done 3 Pomodoros now? I think so. I was about to be finished around 8:30, so we're gonna wrap it up soon. Oh, so yeah, we're kind of in the same boat then, Cindy. Starting out with the watercolors, not being able to control it, and then it creates this kind of creative fear. Whilst I always thought that there was something wrong with my brain, this anxiety thing, and then when I learned that, oh, you know what, it might actually be the medium that just is, it's a difficult medium, and you need to be patient with yourself when you approach it, that has given me a very different perspective on working with watercolors. But yeah, I think that just sheer, how do you call it? Comfort of painting, I just like oils, because I know I can always change and make it different and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to end it. This was supposed to be the end of the stream, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think, you know, it is, I will admit, it is my partner and I's monthly anniversary, the 13th. Every month we have anniversary, so that is today. And I was so rude to schedule a stream on our anniversary. So I think that it is, you know, it's a good way to end it today. I'm gonna go spend time with him, and at least I started. Oh, Kristen, no! You just shit! Okay, baby. I can't end it when you've never been able to join us in the stream. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do another one. Kristen, if you if you stick around, Kristen, I will do one more Pomodoro, and I can do one more Pomodoro, or I can do a little bit more painting with the microphone on, so that, you know, we can have a little chat. And thank you for our anniversary. Shoot, I'm so happy that you showed up. Now I don't want to leave. So what I'm gonna do? Okay, wait. We are improvising here. I'm not gonna start this one. Oh, I only have 1% battery left for this thing as well. Okay, let's take that out. Let's put it somewhere else. Kristen, I'm so happy that you're here. I've been waiting for so long for you to be here, so. So we're sticking around for a little bit longer. How are we gonna do this? You know what? I'm just gonna be talking and chatting whilst I'm painting. It is now 19:27, so for another 15 minutes, we'll stick around, and my partner would just have to accept that I'm sacrificing one of our anniversaries. We've been together for basically 10 years, so 1 month I'm sure is fine. How are you, Kristen? How are you feeling? How are you doing? I know that you are moving and you're in a stressful period, so if you feel like it, share with us how things are going. Yeah, and I know that you've always watched the replays, and now that you're here, now you can actually experience it, how it is when I can actually talk to you, which is really fun. It's been weird enough. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, for you to actually be able to join us. But yeah, okay, so no, he's not upset. He thinks it's fun that I'm doing this. Yeah, how should I say? He doesn't enjoy it because he doesn't experience it, but like he thinks it's fun that I'm hanging out with you guys and just having a lovely creative time. I find that such, yeah, I've talked about it before. just now that I have a creative group of lovely people to talk to, it has fulfilled or like made the artist experience so much more fun and inspiring to me. And especially after we opened the Discord group and we talked to each other there is something about it that, yeah, it just fills my heart with so much joy that it's possible to have such a beautiful community, and it's virtual, it's on the internet. I always had these weird thoughts about the internet, like it's the worst place. It's, you know, there's just trolling and bad people and all that kind of stuff. But here we are. I have now gotten to know so many lovely people, and yeah, it's the best feeling. So also, I'm gonna try to paint, but honestly, I don't think I stand a chance of trying to multitask. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, he is the absolute best. Like, having a partner who supports what you love and what you do and wants to help you in any way. Yeah. It's a huge blessing. So I'm a very lucky girl. And I'm really excited that, like, when is it? Yeah, 13th of December this year, we're celebrating 10 years. That's insane. You know, I met him when I was 16. I was 16, he was 24. You bet there were a couple of eyes that were like raised when they heard the age gap at that time. Now it doesn't matter and nobody cares, of course, but that was like a funny that was a funny thing before. But yeah, I can't believe that we've been together for 26. I am 26, but we've been together for 10 years. That's pretty cool. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, where was I? That was the big question, of course. Yeah, no. I all of a sudden feel this, how do you call it? This wave of non-creative energy coming over me. Because like I said at the beginning of the stream, I usually around this time, or like around 6 p.m. in the evenings, I go do my reading and I go do my hide from the world time where I don't want to deal with anyone. That sounds rude, but and now it's 7:30, so you know, I definitely feel like my body and my mind is going into this I don't want to deal with anything, I want to run away kind of feeling. I don't want to be painting, I don't want to do anything like that. So yes. Oh, Kristen, that is so cute. Oh, we love that. That's true love as well. You know, I think age gap is such a looked upon thing, but I find that the most beautiful relationships can blossom despite of that, and in so many ways, age gap becomes a barrier before you even know another person. I've also, like, from this community that we have, and on Discord and stuff like that, is this beautiful thing where we all have so many different ages and we really don't care. Like, we just have so much fun and find so much comfort and wisdom within each other, even though, you know, Kristen, I know that you are quite a bit older than me. The same goes for Sabine, and there's a bunch of younger people in there, and it doesn't matter because it doesn't have to matter. Does that make sense? Like, I really love the idea of connecting over the things that we have in here and in our hearts rather than thinking, oh my goodness, this person is 10 years younger than me or 20 years older. Why does that have to matter, you know? So yeah, no, and I won't force creativity. I'm gonna stop it here, but I'm really happy that I at least started this out. So yeah, this creative fear is quite a thing. Like, Kristen, I know that you have so many feelings regarding your love for video editing and filming and stuff like that. I would say that the feelings you have regarding that is very similar to the things that I feel regarding my art and my paintings. there's so much overthinking, so much perfectionism trying to take a hold of me. And the process of learning to let go of those things is a hard one. It's a really hard one. Yes, I agree, Kristen. Just that we can all learn from each other despite our ages. Like, why does that have to matter? Because I think that we all have so many beautiful things we can bring to the table. We all have our unique experiences and beautiful thoughts, and yeah, that's why I'm just so happy that I'm talking to you guys now in the chat, when I'm talking to you in Discord and all that kind of stuff. It's such a comfort. It's such a comfort that relationships like that can still exist and that it's possible. So thank you for that. But yeah. Oh, I think I don't remember the last time I said it. But if you have any questions, by all means you can ask. And also, I was thinking something that I'm contemplating. I'm not doing it yet, but I think I'm just gonna put it out here so that you can have like a preparation for those of you who are watching the streams. I am considering to start streaming on another YouTube channel, that I create a specific channel for more specific, how should I say it? More specific creative companies. So for example, I will be doing these live streams and maybe I'll do them a bit more often. I would also, the thing that inspired me is that I have so much beautiful nature footage here from where I live, and I found so much beautiful music, and I feel this deep desire to start making these these playlists with all the beautiful scenery and the music, and just creating videos and streams that can help you be creative and feel like you have quiet company. But I also feel like the channel that we're on now, so my main Traveler of Worlds channel, is also about a lot of other things, so that I need to make like a second one where I can focus more on just peace and quiet and music and beautiful scenery and chatting with you and those kind of things. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But that might be coming in the closer or the near future, I would say. Not yet, but in the near future. So, because if you start another channel, that just means a whole lot more editing as well. So, you know, I need to see what I'm getting myself into, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kristen, for thinking that is lovely. And also, regarding your editing and your filming, I think the most beautiful and authentic work comes from making it the way that you want and not get too caught up in the details, if that makes sense. Because if you, like, the details are important and it's beautiful to focus on and it's beautiful to get everything right, but I think things become way more authentic if we allow it to be, if we let go, again, if we let go of the perfectionism. That's way easier said than done. But if we can try to let go of the perfectionism and let the humanness in ourselves bleed through, so that it's still very visible that we are people, you know, that's very visible that the person behind the filming, you know, that we're just people. And you're already really good at that, Kristen. And I think that if you allow yourself to be a little bit more free and just have fun and focus on the good things that it gives you, the whole process will be so much more enjoyable and you will feel freer with it too. I hope any of this makes sense. I definitely know I have like this pet peeve that I repeat myself. I say things several times. Okay. But yeah, I'm saying all these things because I know it's easy to forget sometimes. Not even sometimes, it's just easy to forget. And I know how badly I am with these things as well, and how desperately I want to cope with it better. Because I know that on the other side of perfectionism lies a whole lot of freedom and a whole lot of joy I didn't know I could experience. So, yeah. That's a big goal. Definitely a big goal. happy to hear that, Kristen. And if there's anyone who can accomplish to let humanness and authentication, no, can let humanness and authenticity become a part of their videos, it's you, because at least I already experience you as a very authentic person. Anyway, yeah, I definitely want to go read a book now, so you know, I think I'm gonna do that. Sabine, how are we doing with the paintings? Are you still going strong, or yeah, how are you feeling about it? I am very excited to see your paintings when we've finished here, so But yeah, I think that's it. Kristen, I also think that let me know if how this time works for you, or for anyone who's watching. Really, let me know in the comments, or wherever you find me. Let me know what kind of time works for you. It seems like this was actually quite a relaxed time to do it as well, because 4 o'clock is still quite in the middle of the day, but if I do this at like 6 p.m. for me it's like evening time, so I'm already in this space of just wanting to wind down, and painting for me is a way to do that. Oil painting, I will correct myself here, oil painting for me is a way for me to do that. So maybe I will also be doing some later streams, and yeah yeah I'm getting all awkward here because I don't know what to say anymore. Oh, well, thank you for calling it good advice, Sabine. Thank you so much. You guys are just, you make my heart so happy. I don't know how to put it into other words. I'm feeling really good right now. I'm feeling really at peace and happy and really, really grateful. And so I think that's a beautiful note to end it on. I will let you know, Kristen, if I do a later stream, I will let you know a little bit beforehand so that you can be prepared if you want to join a little earlier, because then I can yeah, I can, how do you say it? Never mind. I can, oh shoot, my English. Yeah, no, we just have to, forget the last minute. I'm not finding an ending to that sentence. So anyway, I think I need to shut up because, because I'm starting to say weird things here. Yeah. Okay, thank you for understanding me. Anyway, Cindy, if you are still here, I am so grateful that you were here with me as well. Sabine, Kristen, it makes my heart so happy. I already said that, I'm saying it again. For those of you who are watching but not commenting, know that I see you and I feel you, and I am so beyond grateful that you're here as well. And yeah, I just hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you got some creativity done. I hope you got to spend some time with the things that are truly important to you. Because that is really important. The things that bring you joy are so important. Remember that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go read a book and be lazy and enjoy that to the fullest. So, everyone, see you next time. In 2 weeks will be the next stream. See if I can get myself off this floor here. Oh. Yeah. Bye, everyone. We talk later. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Mwah. Talk to you soon.